Explorers, Kid Explorer here, and today I'm here to talk about does solo travel make you bad for group travel? So I'm going to talk a little bit about that in this video, so make sure you stay all the way to the end so you can learn how to not have this situation if you are typically a solo traveler, but you're going to go on a group trip. So let's get into it. By the way, like I said, I am Kid Explorer, and here on my channel I talk about all things travel and sustainability. So please make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you can be notified when all of these videos are released. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Now let's get into today's video. So I really wanted to talk about this because I saw a thread on Reddit where it went into this topic. There was a lot of people, a lot of different opinions and discussion points around this topic of does solo travel make you bad for group travel? So the answer is it depends, because everyone is a different person. So the first thing I want to say is everyone has different perspectives because everyone is different. Everyone has different wishes and wants and needs and desires. Say you're a solo traveler and you're going on a group travel with friends. You may be a solo traveler who is just a nomad. You're constantly traveling and you're practicing the wonderful mode of slow travel. But you finally go on a trip with your friends. Your friends may not travel that much. This may be their one trip per year and they want to pack everything into the schedule. And you're like, I'm tired, we can do this tomorrow. You're not in a rush because your perspective has changed, because now you're a nomad, now you're a slow traveler, and you do not want to pack things into your schedule. But you have to keep in mind that these people don't travel much and they may not ever be able to go there ever again. And so they want to jam pack everything. So as you can see, those are two different preferences and two different viewpoints because of their history and their background. In that perspective, yeah, you may not be best for the group because you're not keeping in mind their wishes, their wants, their desires, their needs, and where they're coming from in their perspectives. Yes, they have to understand yours as well. You got to kind of meet in the middle, but you can't just cut something off because you're like, oh, we can do this another day, when they probably cannot do it another day. But as a solo traveler, you may understand to become more considerate. If you're traveling around the globe, you're meeting different cultures. In the US, we're usually like, we gotta go, hurry up, bring the bill. It's constant movement and constant stress. But if you go to other cultures, they slow things down. They're not gonna rush you in the restaurant, right? You may have to actually flag someone down to come over and get your bill to pay for your meal at the restaurant. So when you go through those different cultural perspectives as a solo traveler, you learn how to slow things down and become more patient, which could help you on a group trip. So in this point of view, yeah, you may even be better for group travel than before. But again, it depends on you as a person and if you learn to become patient. And becoming patient, you'll be able to go on a group trip and say, hey, this trip is for XYZ for her birthday. This is because this person, is starting a new part of their life. They're doing this celebration. They just want a group trip. Whatever the trip may be, you can sit back and say, hey, I travel a lot. This is all about my best friend. I travel a lot. This is for my best friend's birthday, or this is for my best friend's bachelorette party. You can sit back and relax because this is not all about you, and you have learned this through your solo travels. But then on the other hand, you may not have learned to become patient. You have became more impatient because you know what you can do alone. You love that solo travel aspect because you can do what you want when you want it. When you go on group travel, you can't really do that. And so you may go on a group trip and it takes 2 hours for everyone to get ready before going out. That might drive you nuts. Or you may want to go to a restaurant and no one else wants to go on it. That may drive you nuts. You may become impatient with all of these different scenarios that you go through that you don't usually deal with as a solo traveler. So in this case, this could be quite negative of an experience for the entire group. Now, also, this could be positive or negative, who knows? It depends on how you take it. But as a solo traveler, you solo travel a lot. You know how to be alone, and you know when things go awry on the group trip or things don't go the way you don't really want to deal with, you can get up and leave. Now, it's not ideal. You just don't want to abandon the group trip. But there could be times you just want to have moments alone. Make sure you communicate it to your group so they won't be looking for you and be nervous or like what happened to you. But you know how to escape from the group and be by yourself. So I wouldn't just always abandon the group. Like, don't go on a group trip and they don't see you until you go back to the airport. You just may want some moments alone to give yourself that solo travel break for maybe an hour. But again, communicate it to the group. Don't just go MIA on everybody. Now, how to alleviate this? You know, there's the good and the bad when it comes to group travel. There's good and the bad that comes with solo travel. But the best thing to do if you are a solo traveler, and you want to go on a group trip, is you got to travel with people compatible to you and your needs and your wants and desires. Because if they're not compatible, you're going to have a miserable time. Do not go on a luxury trip vacation where you're dropping big bucks and you are a budget traveler. You're not going to have a good time. Neither one of you are, because you're going to be trying to save money when this one's going to be trying to pay money. Okay? Don't go on a trip and you don't know how to swim and the other person is a water-loving person. They're a water spirit and they're always in the ocean. You don't want to do those things. You want to have people who are compatible to travel with you. So if you love touring museums or going on tours of the city, you want to find people who enjoy those things too, or at least, you know, can put up with it and you can put up with things they like to do as well. So make sure you're compatible with whoever you travel with so you won't have a miserable experience. All right, explorers. So did we answer that question? Does solo travel make you bad for group travel? And like I said, it depends. Depends on your personality. Are you patient? Are you able to understand where your friends are coming from or your group is coming from? Or maybe you're very impatient. Or maybe you don't really understand. You just understand what you want, need, and desire, okay? And then maybe you just want to wander away from the group without letting them know. These are all things that can go good or bad on a group trip as a solo traveler. So definitely keep these things in mind and keep them in your head so you can become a better group traveler for when you actually do want to go on a group trip. All right, because I know, you know, solo travelers, we just go with the wind, go with the wind. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. It's free for you to do so and helps me provide more and better content to you in the future. If you're already subscribed, thank you so much. I truly appreciate it. Please share this video with your friends, family, and social media networks. And if you're interested in supporting my business more so I can get more things and more travel for you, hit the thanks button down below or visit my travel merchandise store that is linked down below as well. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or night wherever in the world you are. Bye.